Hello everybody, welcome back to my daily journal series. A little bit of surprise for you all this episode. So, this episode's a little bit weird. I had quite the interesting time dealing with some internet problems. Our internet kind of died for a couple days there, and that made it that I could not upload. So, this was my first sleep. This was night of October 30th. As you can see, lots of Mimikyu. Kind of excited about that. Mimikyu is a cool Pokemon. Pretty powerful too. But I'm not that interested in it because the role that it fills I already kind of have filled. So I primarily am just looking to catch one for the dex. But it's still cool to see so many of them. In fact, I got the 1-star and the 2-star sleep in this video, I believe. So I will document that in the sleep dex. Make sure my sleep dex is all up to date in the Rain on X calculator. I like to use that just for keeping track of things. So yeah, the Mimikyu. Probably luckier than most with how many that I saw. I also used a friendship incense in the hopes that the Mimikyu that I saw with the incense, because I did incense it to force it, was spawn hungry, and look at that, it did. And interestingly enough, it was the only hungry Pokemon, which means if I hadn't run that incense, no Pokemon out of 9 would have been hungry. But I was glad to see him. Used my daily biscuit to pretty much guarantee a catch. And used a bunch of Poke Biscuits, as you can see here. Was kind of hoping for one of those 10% crits, but will it happen? No. So, with there being extra Mimikyus around, though, it was going to get caught. It was just a matter of how many Poke Biscuits it was going to take. And it was going to take the full 4 Poke Biscuits. Now, since I'm not really looking to actually catch and use a Mimikyu, because I just don't have the skill seeds to invest into it, I wasn't really going to bother trying to catch another one without it being hungry, without a daily biscuit, especially with how few biscuits I have right now. So, got that busted sleep style. I sat and contemplated for a while which candy to send out. If it was between that, the Pikachu, or the Gengar. I figured since Mimikyu is new, a lot of people are excited about it, so I thought I might send it out. Got a solid, like, 14k Dream Shards. Still working on saving up Dream Shards to increase my pot size again. Brave Nature is good. Speed down XP... or speed up XP down, but just really nothing for skill triggers in the sub skills. So I did not happen to catch a really good Mimikyu on my first catch of Mimikyu. I caught a decent catch, don't get me wrong, it's not bad, but not worth investing over the other Pokemon that I already have on my team. Now, we have another sleep session because this is the night of Halloween. I didn't think I was going to be able to get this one because this was in the middle of my internet being down. But my watch saved me. Even though I couldn't track on my phone, my watch saved that data and sent that after the fact. So, I have data from my watch. So this is my actual sleep. It's not, none of it's faked. You saw 6 hours there, roughly. Saw the 8 Pokemon. It's a little bit lower drowsy power, but... Saw a Top-Belly Charmeleon, which is in fact new. Gotta put that into the Rain on X site. Couple Drifloons. I questioned, I was like, wait, is this a Friday night? And I guess it did wake up into a Friday morning, so that makes sense that there's more Drifloons. Because this would have been Thursday night into Friday morning, so it's probably why there's 2 Drifloons there. The theory is that they have higher spawn chance on Fridays. I'm not sure if that's been confirmed or not yet, but it seems to hold true from a lot of people's experience. But yeah, happy to see the Charmeleon. I'll always take more Charizard candy. I mean, my Charizard has XP gains up and the Sleepy XP bonus in the nature, or in the sub skills, so he levels up pretty fast. I don't really need the candy, but it's still kind of nice. Of the Pokemon here, I'm most interested in the Hatchu. In case I ever want to do Raikou shenanigans. I don't have a good Raikou to do said shenanigans, but if I did ever get one, I'd be remiss to not have a good Hat Pikachu. So, I did feed one extra biscuit to the additional Hatchu. And I believe I actually, since this was November 1st, this was the morning of November 1st because it was after Halloween, I bought a Grape Biscuit to give it. Which, I guess I shouldn't have given it that Poke Biscuit because now it's just 3 away. Which is kind of a weird spot to be at. I guess I spoiled there that it got all full. Sorry. But that was that morning. Oh, yep, I did send out the Mimikyu candy again. New Pokemon effect. It's new and flashy. People want it. So yeah, sorry I didn't upload the other day. I mean, I guess I'm really doing this very casually, so if I miss a day, like, Impish Nature, I believe that's Ingredients down, XP up, or something like that. Interesting sub-skills, lots of gold. I started it because it's got potential on my sleeper team, which is the ones that I run on Sunday nights occasionally to get Dream Shard bonus and Research XP bonus, because it's got both. This one also has Sleep XP bonus, so it's like a triple threat in that regard, so I thought, it might be kind of nice. But anyway, let's get into today. So, it's another day. As you can see, I'm pushing Master 17. I think I'm a little bit behind where I should be, just because of the whole my internet dying, making it impossible for me to really check the app. I don't really have good reception out where I live, so I can't just use mobile data when I don't have internet. So I was only really able to access the app at work, which when I'm at work, I'm working, so I wasn't able to play Pokemon Sleep all that much. So I'm a little bit behind where I think I should be, but I'm still at Master 17. I can't really complain. My entire plan for the ingredients, swapping around the Charizard and the Tyranitar, pretty much died the moment that my ingredient specialists were sneaky snacking, like a whole 24 hours. So, slumbering type sleep could be anything though, because it is pseudo balanced right now. Should have 8 spawns. Yeah. It was looking a little odd there. From up there, I was like, what? It looked like it was only going to be 7, but those 2 over here, these ones are pretty close together, so it looks kind of weird. Got a bunch of 2-stars. Only 1-1-star sleep. Given how high we are, we're probably going to see a lot of evolved Pokemon. Sudowoodo, Shuppet. We got another Mimikyu. Psyduck, another Hat Pikachu. Ooh, a Cramorant. Gorging Sleep. That's good to see. I did use a Mimikyu Incense, so that Mimikyu was forced. I needed to get the Incense mission in, and I couldn't. I was like, what thing do I want the most candies for? And it was kind of. I was kind of contemplating for some time. Man, the selection here this morning is kind of odd. I will take that amount of Dream Shards, though. That's very good to see. Also, I got a surprise to show you guys after this sleep session is done. Very proud. We're hitting a new milestone on the account, and I wanted to wait until I show it on camera. So, of everything here, I'm not interested in the Sudowoodo. It's one of the most meh Pokemon ever. Honestly, of all the things here, the thing that I'm most interested in is, well, the Hatchu for one. But I don't really want to use the premium biscuit when I... Sunk cost fallacy. I don't really want to use the premium biscuit when I could get 4 out of it. And it was my mistakes in the other video, spending the 1 Pokebiscuit that got it there. So I'm kind of like, I'm doing that. I just don't have the seeds to invest in our skills, Mon. So I'm not interested in the Mimikyu. I have good Shuppet. I guess Cramorant here. Yes! Cramorant, not a great Pokemon, but it's got some interesting niches in the meta of this game. It's got some very interesting niches with one of the late game salads, if you get the right ingredient list. I'm not really hunting it, but I'm not going to say no to seeing it. Like, I'm not going to say no to a Cramorant, because it's, like, very meh. I'm not going to be catching it here today, because I don't want to be... next time I see it, I'm just going to Premium Biscuit it. Just going to prime it for now. But in the meantime, I want to guarantee a catch on the Hatchu. It'd be a little cheaper to go for it with Pokebiscuits, but we'd be running the risk of it going all full, and we only have so many Hatchu encounters before Halloween is over, so Sudowoodo, you get to stay hungry, and that is it. It's probably going to be a while before we see another Cramorant, unless I run an Incense. I still actually have an Incense that I was intending to run tonight. Of all the things here, Mimikyu is still probably the best thing to send. Even though I like the Cramorant, I know not that many people do, so... I do like the Gorging Sleep. I think it's one of the funniest sleep styles in the entire game. And it's a cool homage to the original games. Now, 22,000 Dream Shards. That is always good to see. Hatchu, Rash Nature. That doesn't really matter on the Hatchu. Because that skills down, ingredients up, I believe. Or, it's either that way or it's flipped. I don't remember, but... No berry fighting us at level 10, but it still could be level 25. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, so it's ingredients up, skill down. This thing's garbage. Sorry, Hatchu. Every time I say Hatchu, I feel like I'm saying, like, achoo, like I'm sneezing. Oh well. Yeah, as you can see, I actually already put the Cramorant Incense up, so if there's nothing else good to target with my daily biscuit tomorrow, that's for sure what I'll be catching on my next sleep session. As you can see, I kind of went light on the incenses early in the week, forgetting that there was an incense mission, so I still have to run one more incense to actually get that mission. I would have to befriend 5 Pokemon in the next 2 nights, which I don't see that happening for this, but I will get boatloads of candy. It's not really worth the extra Dream Shards, though. It's only 1,000 Dream Shards for befriending that many Pokemon. I am more on a biscuit drought than anything else. So, as for the surprise, I've got a big milestone to show off. It's November, guys, and I spent the 1,800 the 1,800 sleep points to get a main skill seed. And if you guys have been following this channel, you know about my crazy Entei. I got just some of the absolute most cracked skills you could ever see on an Entei here. Every single one of these sub-skills contribute to what the Entei wants to be doing. Maybe at level 100 I prefer Skill Trigger S, but that's like if I was to custom select the exact skills for the Entei. With the element of RNG, I can never ask for something better than this. This is like the Entei of all Enteis, so given that, I want it to have a maxed skill. And it's probably going to be my highest RP Pokemon. But yes, look at that. 1 main skill seed. And voila. I've been thinking about this for a while. Level 6 main skill on the legendary dog. This guy has been a long time coming, because as you can see, it took 5 skill seeds. Eventually, we've been promised that every skill will go up to level 7 eventually. So eventually I'll have to put 1 more into him. At least 1 more. We don't know if they're going to go beyond level 7, but 4,900 RP. I believe that puts him at the top of my bag now. Oh, nope, not quite. But it puts him above my Gardevoir. So, if I check the box now, you can see it's shifted around for that Entei. I'm sure if I get it to level 50, it will overcome it, because Help Speed M is a very powerful sub-skill. And it helps with just everything, so... and that's going to be a while, because, dear gosh, the Entei candy. I did consider running an Entei incense on Sunday nights, since it is tripled candy again. The thing is, I currently don't have the 3-star Entei style, and if I was to run it, then I'd be sacrificing the chance at seeing a 3-star Entei with that instance in the future. And we just don't know if we're ever going to get that shot again, because I'm not high enough Snorlax power to have a shot at seeing 3-star Entei, and I'd rather run it on a night where there's increased chances to see new styles, like a Good Sleep event. Or if they have another Discovery Week or something, then I'd rather run it on them, because I want to fill the decks. Ultimately, that's my goal. Getting the extra candy would be kind of nice, because that would be, even if I get 1-star Entei, even if I get the 1-star Entei, that still would be getting me, with triple candy, that'd be getting me 30 candies. But, I don't know, 30 candies for the shot at seeing the 3-star style, it just doesn't seem worth it to me. So I have considered possibly running the Suicune incense, because I already have the 3-star Suicune. So if I was to get another Suicune, I do have a phenomenal Suicune, so the candy isn't completely wasted. Because I may one day invest into the Suicune. I'm just holding off on the Suicune because it's expensive. Legendaries are expensive, and even though my Suicune's good, it's not as good as my Entei, and I don't have as good of water types to invest in to pair well with the Suicune. But a lot of people would want a Suicune like this, but he's stupid expensive because he's got XP gains down. And after level 50, like level 75, I mean, I guess all of them are good, actually. Skill level up is nice because it saves a skill seed or two if you are willing to trade sub seed for skill seed, or main skill seed. Inventory is good, help speed's good. The double skill trigger in the first 2 skills, amazing. Basically makes, and with the main skill chance up nature, it's really, really expensive. And I have my Entei, and they do basically the same thing, just with different types, and I have better fire types, so why would I invest in the Suicune? I just don't know. So, I have 518 candy for it. Even if I dumped all of my candy into it, with the XP gains down in nature, it still only reaches level 34. When normally that would take a Pokemon to extreme highs. But yeah, it's going interesting. My Gardevoir is getting up there in level. It's level 59 now. I haven't put any candies into it because Skills Mons don't really care all that much about level. Aside from Mimikyu. That is the first Skills Mon where level actually is huge on the Mimikyu. But on other guys, it doesn't really matter all that much. My Gardevoir is kind of meh, but it's shiny, so I still invested and made it good, despite it not being good initially. I cannot wait till this thing hits level 75, but with level 75 not even being a possibility yet, I just don't really care to spend the Dream Shards. So, let's see, how am I doing on Dream Shards? Am I getting close to the pot size upgrade? I did just take a look, actually, so I should probably know this, but... oh man, we're nowhere near. We need 240,000 still, or 250,000. At the rate that we're going, if we assumed tonight is every night, that would be, it was 22k tonight. If we round that up to 25k, then that'd be 10 nights. Which we know that's not the case, because not every week's going to be as good as what this week is with the boosts. So, probably going to go back to Old Gold Power Plant next week, Force Electric and Ghost Berries, because I've just got a good team for that. So, can't say no. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the talk, if you've enjoyed the content, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, say something in the comments below. I try to respond to everything the best of my ability. But yeah, I've enjoyed going over this stuff with you guys. And yeah, sorry about a little bit of a later video and it being a bit longer, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.